You look like Abdullah. You should be driving a taxi with your hat and your beard.
You know, I did think about becoming a Muslim last year. I was wondering, well, you know, Allah Akbar. What is that? Something like that. Allah is God and Akbar is what?
Is kill all evil Americans, or I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna go because I got a lot of shit to do at the house before I go to do gutters.
Okay. I got a, speaking of to do, I've been listening to this CGP Grey podcast, Cortex, right? About how to get freedom in your life, right? From all your
Materialistic stuff?
No. From all the things that you have to do when you're trying to get stuff done, right? Like, say it takes you 10 hours to get something done. Now you don't get enough rest. But if it only took you 1 hour, you'd have 9 extra hours to use for whatever you wanted, right?
Yeah, but you see, that's what happens. If I have something that takes 10 hours to do, and I do it in an hour, you give me 9 other things to do to take up the rest of those 10 hours.
Yes, and that's where productivity gains. That's the definition of productivity gains.
But I don't want to do that other stuff.
But there's a limited amount of stuff you have to do to make yourself comfortable with your, you know, you have to eat, you have to sleep, have shelter, and, you know, plumbing has to work, lawn has to get taken care of, and other than that, there's not that much, right?
Right.
And if you got all that stuff, if you didn't have to get organized again for it every time, it would, you get that stuff out of the way and have more freedom to do other things, maybe something that makes money. And if you were doing it something to make money, that's what I'm thinking about, learning about productivity gains for the business, right?
Oh, I know all about that.
What is that the definition of productivity gains? Per hour spent, you get more done? More productive that hour?
No.
Yes. That's how you define productivity, right? How do you define it? That's how I define it.
It's how much, not necessarily how much you can make, but how good quality stuff you can make.
Oh.
You know.
Good point. That's what Alejandro says every time.
The Chinese, they put out the quantity.
What do I do with my keys? ¿Dónde están?
No.
Oh, here they are.
See, it's bad for you to own cargo pants. It's good for me to own cargo pants, but bad for you because you put stuff in your pants and then you forget about it.
Yeah. Wait, I'm going to open up the doors here. I'm trying to capture this idea on this video, Alex. Don't quit.
No, we got to do this now.
That's because I got an idea, a solution to all of our problems. Remember when I told you I had an idea? We need to get an app on one of these devices.
Yeah.
Called OmniFocus.
No.
Just the sound of that.
I'm not going to have a damn app tell me what to do, when to do it.
There's another option.
What?
It's an app called To Do.
No.
Can you
Could
try?
I tell you what the evilness of it is?
The evilness?
Yes.
It is not evil.
These apps, in 2 generations from now, people are like, oh, that kid's computer, it's going to be like their boss. It's going to tell them everything to do. Yeah. And it's going to make their shit up. And the computers are going to be the boss of everybody and run the world. That's where the computers are going to take over.
Won't that be better than having a prick for a boss? Like half of it do? You remember how it felt when you had a prick for a boss?
Yeah, but
All you had to do is agree to do the thing. I'm not a prick for a boss, am I? Or am I? Would you rather me say, hey, guess what? Today make coffee. Hey, did you forget to make coffee? Make coffee.
I didn't forget to make coffee this morning. Why are you dragging on my coffee? I tried to make lunch last night. You wouldn't let me make lunch.
I'm being like a to-do app. That's what. They'd be nicer than me, wouldn't it? If the app won't ding.
But what happens when the AI says, okay, now you need to kill Chris?
It won't.
They say, this is his schedule. This is how to do it.
We could just.
How do you know the computers aren't going to take over?
But listen, in the meantime, just in the short term, what if we downloaded the app and decided together what I should do and use it for me to help me? Like, I need to open the door, hook the machine up, open that door, and also in the background, make sure the tires are filled up with air, make sure the diesel is filled up in the machines, and make sure the diesel tank is full. That's just all the things I could check. Right now, here it is, 7:30, right? 7:41. I could have all that done and checked, so when they get here, we're ready to start cutting right the second they get here. Wouldn't that be good? And so if I was thinking, if I had OmniFocus, plan the day soon, and also it would help me get my lunch would be ready for me too. If I'd say my to-do thing would be make sure I got the lunch ready.
You wouldn't let me get the lunch ready yesterday.
You didn't start until like 11 o'clock at night. Like, oh, I better get off this movie. I gotta go make your lunch for tomorrow.
But anyhow, here is the problem with that app. Like right now, you know to come in and do all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
And you just get sidetracked.
I do, yes.
Okay. Or something comes up that's out of the norm.
Right, yeah.
That app's not going to cover that out of the norm stuff.
It reminds you, after an hour, did you get everything done? And you have the choice of hitting snooze or hitting, yeah, it's good for today.
I think it's the equivalent of a nagger.
Listen, Alex, let's not get into your racial policies.
I didn't say I used nagger, like your wife nags you. And nags. Did you do it? Did you do it?
Oh.
I told you I'd clean the garage out 6 months ago. No need to nag me about it.
Mm-hmm. Did you see that South Park episode where it was like, someone who bothers you, in blank GGER. And
I saw that.
the guy was like, the cameraman looks around and is like, what the fuck's wrong with this guy? I don't think the guy in that story was really racist. He just thought that was the word. Might have been. What do you think about my theories about CGP Gray's America Talks in the real battle?
You want them to create a church and you follow them?
Well, yeah. Do you know what that church is called?
What?
Science. Microbiology is
science. Science is not foolproof. There is nothing that is foolproof.
So I guess a church wouldn't be a good word for how your beliefs are.
They already got it. Scientology. Go join Scientology. You and that nut job Tom Cruise.
Oh God, I shouldn't have mentioned pop culture.
I am going. I got too much to do at the house.
Okay.
Before I end up in the gutter.
We'll table this discussion until later.
Get on your app.
Yeah. I am always trying to solve problems. Alex is First criticism, and it's legitimate, is that a to-do app won't help you with unexpected things. But for someone that doesn't know all the steps of their job, everything is unexpected. And if you could just train them with the app, agree as a team that this is what their job will be. Oh, my pinky toe still hurts. Ooh. We watched a Harry Potter movie last night. I actually hadn't seen those movies. I thought I had. I'd seen some of them, but I hadn't seen the first one. My little trick I taught myself the other day of noticing the key position in relationship to the economic key. I think that is like I'll set the breaker up and then, well, it's a conundrum because what I really want to do is finish these two. Remember, I was trying to make that goal of 10. I still got 9. What if there's still a lot of mosquitoes babies in there. Let me put this whole thing in there. I got this mosquito biscuit. Because we need that water. I need to water the plants with it. I put one in here and they're gone. I don't see any anyway. Huh. I guess it works. This one was full of mosquito larvae. I put it on Reddit. See, Alex thinks these apps aren't no good. OmniFocus and To Do and Reddit. He could learn a lot from CGP Grey. Cool machine, look at the thing. I was just testing it. the end of the day. I don't need to make these videos 4 hours long. I was just trying. Sometimes I get into a habit of doing something a certain way, and then I realize, hey, 4-hour video, that's gonna take a while to upload. We're still not in true quick upload zones in Kentucky.